Hi everyone, it's Adam here and I just wanted to explain to you a brilliant tool and a really exciting use of AI. So we're going to be taking a look at a fantastic flashcard program called Anki. So you've heard of Quizlet, and I know many students use this online tool, but one of the downsides of Quizlet is that when you have a long list of flashcards that you are studying, you'll find that, well, as naturally happens, some of the vocabulary you will know. All right, you'll have learnt it, but there are some terms in that list of Quizlet flashcards that you haven't quite come to terms with yet and learnt correctly. And so the frustrating thing is that just to learn the vocabulary that you still find difficult, you still have to work through all of those flashcards. And when you have lists of flashcards which might have hundreds of terms in them, this can become really boring and frustrating. And that's where Anki comes in. It's a special tool that uses maths and algorithms to modify your experience. What do I mean by this? Well, if we take a look here at my Anki, and I'm actually learning some coding, okay, a little personal side project. If we take a look at a flashcard and I study one of these, okay, all right, I have some questions here about a bit of coding. I'm going to have a think, and when I show my answers, okay, I have the information here in a flashcard which I've made, and then you can see at the bottom of the screen, I can decide whether that was really hard and I want to see it again, it was hard, good, or it was actually really easy. Now it's really interesting here, if we take a look at where it says easy, the next time I will see this flashcard is going to be in 2.5 months. Interesting. So let's take a look here. So I'm going to say, all right, that was easy. My next flashcard, I can actually see, look, the times here are completely different. So Anki will record your responses for your different flashcards and it will personalize the experience to always show you a flashcard at the most optimal time for learning. Okay, so we're going to go back to our decks here because I have a bit of a gift for you. All right. Along with this video, you're going to have received a package file because Anki is brilliant. We can actually import vocabulary or flashcards from other users. So to get started, I'm going to show you what to do here. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to click at the bottom, import file. And it's going to be called English. All right. So we're going to open this file. And you don't have to touch anything here in the import settings, okay? We're just going to click on import. We're going to click close. And you can now see here it has created for me an English deck. So if we click on this English deck, we can study it. And we can see what our flashcards look like. So here is going to be one example. It's going to have the front, then you're going to have the back, a definition, and an example sentence. So that was really easy. So let's click on done. And you can see here now that we have our genuine sentence. The instructions for assembling the furniture were so that we had no idea which price went where. Well, what is the answer? Ambiguous. Okay. So there we have a definition in red. And you've also got a second example sentence. Fantastic. So you would just decide how difficult that was. And it's going to keep this recording for you. Well, what happens if you want to add your own flashcard? It's very straightforward. Now that you've imported this English deck, you're going to have access to the actual card that I created for you. So if we add a flashcard now, you can click from the top menu. So this is my card that I have for my coding. But actually, if we click now, you'll see that there is a vocabulary note type. We click choose, and we can see here exactly what we're going to have. A front, a back, a definition, a picture, and an example sentence. So you can actually use this now to make your own flashcards, okay? I am very... Okay? And let's say, I am very happy. Okay, this is not the best example of a flashcard because it's a little bit ambiguous, okay? The definition, well, you can add this in from a dictionary or online, okay? Or whatever definition makes sense to you. So if I take a look here at happy, the definition from my Cambridge dictionary, feeling or showing pleasure. Pleased. Okay? Now, the beauty is that when you're adding a picture, you can actually copy and paste from the internet. So let's have a look. Let's look for a happy image. Okay. All right, this cute little girl looks pretty happy. Let's go back to Anki. Paste that in. Okay. And I could add in another example that is personalized for me. So I am always happy when I eat pizza. Okay. So let's add that flashcard now and we can close. So if we actually browse our flashcards, okay, we can see all of the flashcards here that we have available. I can search for it. So where is my happy flashcard? Okay, here it is. So let's check a preview. What's it going to look like? I am very, and you can see we've got the picture. I am very happy. We have the definition, okay, and we have our extra sentence that we've added. So the power of what I sent you is actually, if we take a look at all of those other flashcards, you can edit them here. So, for example, this one is detrimental. Okay, so let's preview the card. Smoking is known to be, okay, detrimental, tending to cause harm, and an example sentence. But you can see that actually there's no image here, and I might like to add one. Well, in that format, there's a picture field. So let's see, detrimental. Let's see what happens. Wow, actually there's even, look, an image there of smoking. So I quite like that. So I'm going to copy that image. I'm going to paste it in, copy and paste, and that's done for me. Okay, I can now see that if I preview this card, I have an image. So this is a great tool. Now, the problem is, this might seem like a lot of work, and this is why ChatGPT or other AI can be incredibly powerful. So along with this video, I'm going to actually give you some prompts that you can easily use for yourself, okay? So here is going to be my prompt. Don't worry about what it says. I'm just explaining to the AI exactly what I'm looking for in my flashcard, and I can click send. All right, so I've just asked it to confirm, and it's going to explain, okay, I've understood what you want me to do, and this is the format that I'm going to use, okay? And just to check that things are up and running, I'm going to say, now, please give me an example flashcard. Sorry, please show me. Let's have a look. Please show me an example flashcard with the word... Oh, let's see, what can we have here? With the phrasal verb, come across. Let's see what it comes up with. Brilliant. Okay, so I'm really happy with this. While cleaning the attic, she, an old family photo album, so came across. Definition. Nice, and an extra sentence there. Okay, now the way that you can import flashcards into Anki, you can also use a CSV format, okay? So I would do that here. So I would now say, please send me a CSV file with this flashcard that I can use to import the flashcard with Anki. So it's now going to analyze that flashcard and send me a file, fingers crossed, let's see if it works, that I can use. So I'll pause this and we'll come back when it's done. Okay, so it's completed the file for me, so I'm going to download it. Okay, so there we have it downloaded. Let's head back over to Anki. And now I can import a file. and go to my downloads, and there it is, come across. So let's open it up. And you're going to want to make sure, if you do it in this format using AI, that you have the comma selected here in the field separator. Okay? Below here you can see that I'm going to use the vocabulary note type. I'm going to import it into my English deck. Okay? And all we have to do here is that these fields are related to our vocabulary flashcards. So I want the front to be on the front. I want the back to be on the back, the definition to be in the definition. But you can see it's made a slight mistake because actually I'm going to add later on my own picture. So I'm going to select nothing here, and under my example sentence, I'm going to make sure I have example sentence selected. I'm now going to import, and we can actually check that that's worked fine. Okay, so let's preview that flashcard. Wow, look at that. And that's following the same formatting that I created for you. Brilliant. So again, we could add in our own picture here, but if we're happy with that, closed, and that's now imported. Okay. So that's a quick overview of the power of Anki and how AI can help us to really speed up this flashcard creation. I highly recommend it as an effective way to learn vocabulary.